All going to start when you're attacking from the perimeter. Now there's a couple different styles of in and out, so it really depends on what works best for you. You want to try them both. So the first style of in and out is a no dribble in and out. So as I'm coming, I'm going to roll the ball over the center line of my body, just like this, and then push it out the same direction. Now the key, I mentioned that center line, is thinking about you have like a line right down the center of your body. And a good in and out is going to break that line as you come through, right? If I give just a little one, it's going to be okay, but it's not going to push him as much. Same thing if I'm using my left hand. I want to break that center line and push it out. Because think about it, if a defender's in front of me, if I'm breaking the center line, it really looks like I'm going that direction, right? If I can get it all the way over my center line of my body, that's going to move the defender out of my way so I can keep attacking the same direction. So key number one, you want to hit that center line. Key number two, we want to make sure we don't carry it, right? As I'm going into my dribble and I'm attacking whatever it is, I want to make sure that I don't pick it up underneath here to hit the in and out, because that's going to be a carry. You probably get called for it. So instead, I want to dribble, keep my hand on top of the ball, and then push it over the top. So a lot of times you can get away with it if your hand's on the side of the basketball, but anytime it starts creeping underneath, you're going to get called. So you just want to keep your hand on top or on the side, and then that way, once you're hitting that in and out, you're pushing them, boom, rocking it just like that. Again, the key is you want to think about shifting to the defender. That way you get that open lane. So option number one is the no dribble, just like this. As I'm coming up, I don't have a dribble in the center, right? I'm just using that same dribble to push it out the same direction I'm going. Option number two is you can add a dribble into it. So this is better a little bit for, novice players or beginner players. Whereas I'm coming up, I'm bouncing in, bouncing out. So I'm pop, pop. You can think of it like a cadence like that. It's almost two dribbles. Pop in, pop out. So this works great because I can shift to the defender and pop back out. Works really nice as a quick low one, right? So it all just kind of depends on what you're trying to do with it. The idea is we're using quick dribble in to shift them, quick dribble out to get it going. Now this one works great in transition a lot of the time, and it really just kind of depends on which one you like best, right? Some pro guys like one, some pro guys like the other, some like both. It just kind of depends on what all works for you. So the key though with that tube dribble is just the exact same thing. I want to make sure that I'm breaking that center line of my body, because if it's a quick one on the outside, it's probably not going to fool the defender as much as if I can boom, boom, really rock it and break that body. So the whole key here is, number one, break that center line of the body. Number two, explode out of it as much as you can. All right, so for drill number one, we're going to do line in and out. So basically, I'm just going to find a line down the court. This time, I'm using the sideline. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit an in and out with one hand all the way down. Then coming back, I'm going to use my opposite hand. So I'm going to start with my right hand. And I'm just going to get right on the line, break in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to picture this line as almost like that center line I talked about earlier. So each time I come down, I hit this in and out. I'm trying to break this ball all the way over the center line as I come down. So I'm going, boom, trying to break it. Going, boom, trying to break it. Just getting loose and comfortable each time working on that in and out. Then once I get to the opposite side, I'm going to switch. We'll come around. And then now I'm going to do the exact same thing coming back, but I'm going to use my left. So as I come through, I'm going to, boom, try to break that center line with my left hand all the way down, just like that, right? If you can work on that right hand, you'll get a lot of reps going down. Work on the left hand coming back. That way you can do it with both hands, both directions. All right, so the next drill we got is the triple cone drill. Now this is great to work on pretty much any dribble move, but I love it to work on the in and out because it allows you to work on going both directions. So I've got a setup of 3 cones here, one at the 3-point line and then 2 broken off to the right and to the left of it. Now the whole idea is I'm going to try to attack and transition, keeping my speed up. I'm going to attack this first cone, keeping the ball on my inside hand to start out with. So basically you can start with any hand you want to, but as I'm going to hit this cone, I'm going to hit an in and out, just like we were doing before, trying to keep my speed up. Again, visualizing that cone as the center line of the body, right? Trying to break it. And then I'm going to hit a second in and out going the same direction. So if I'm using my right hand to start with on the inside, I'm going to come up, boom, hit it, hit the second one, hit it, and then I can finish with a jumper, layup, whatever I want to do. Then maybe the next time through, I can go with my left hand. This time I'm doing the same thing, rocking, but then now I'm pushing to the outside because I'm keeping my left hand the whole time, right? So the cone setup is just kind of up to you and where you want to work on your spots. Like I just like it from the wing right here, but you do it at the top of the key. You can set up 2 sets, 1 on each side of the court. But it's great because no matter when you hit that first one, we're working on that quick combo. So as I hit this in and out, I'm hitting the second one going the same direction, right? So play around with it. Play around with the cone setup and how you want to work out. But this is a great way to work on that quick double in and out combo to give you twice the reps really quickly. All right, so for the next drill, we're going to work on hitting this in and out at full speed in transition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a cone at the top of the 3-point line, and I'm going to get a running start back by about the volleyball line or half court. So the idea is I'm going to keep the ball in my outside hand the whole time. So I'm attacking with my left since it's on the left side here. And then as I'm getting into this cone, I'm keeping my speed full on, just like almost like John Wall on the fast break. And I'm trying to hit this in and out and keep my speed moving downhill, right? Right now, I'm not trying to move big laterally. I'm just trying to slide a defender just a little bit out of the way so I can get that angle to get all the way to the rack. So for this one, again, outside hand, I'm going to hit this in and out, boom, break the center line of the body. I'm going to get all the way to the rack and finish. Once I get there, I'm going to get to the opposite side of the court, do the same thing, but I'm going to use my outside hand, so I'm going to use my right hand on that side. That way, if you work those reps back and forth, you get used to using them both in transition at full speed. All right, so if this video helped you out, feel free to hit that like button and then hit the comment section down below and let me know what sort of video you want.